Oh my word! Yeah, this kit was horrendous.
I just don't understand that.
I'm saying this completely objectively, right?
I agree with you.
And with no, anti-Spurs bias whatsoever. That was a horrendous kit.
I'm not a big fan of the Mansion sponsor on Spurs kits. I think like ones like AIA suit the kit much better than that. But
Well, it's just what is with the piss yellow tint on the?
it doesn't.
On
Yeah,
the top?
it just makes it look like a high vis jumper or something, doesn't it?
Yeah,
It's
but I seem to recall you had a decent season in that kit. You were under Harry Redknapp, and
yeah, that was one of Bale's glory seasons at Spurs. I think the sun's gone in now, so it should be better because I can see the webcam getting a bit darker, so that should be okay. All right, so number 23, 2005-06. Oh, I think he's a
Edgar Davids. I forgot Edgar Davids played for you guys.
yeah. So one of the last times we had Thompson, and obviously a completely different badge from what you see now, and this kit would have been very popular on Twitch, as you can see as well. But
it's odd. It's odd. I think it's the only time you've ever had blue sleeves.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, Penny, hide sweat stains.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I like. I know it's a bit of like a criticism for them to put it like really low, but I think it just looks simple. So I don't think it's like a terrible kit. It's just simple as can be, really.
I'm just looking at your team at the time. So you had Robbie Keane, Danny Murphy, Edgar Davids, Michael Dawson, Andy Reid, Jermaine Defoe, Tom Huddleston, Carrick, Lennon, Ledley King. This is the Spurs that I kind of grew up with, really.
Yeah, but it just looks like a standard kit. I don't see the need to put it. It looks more like a rugby shirt than a football shirt from first glance. So I can see that. But
all right, let's go on to 0204.
This one's just basic. I mean,
Gus Poyet. Wow.
You can't really what mediocre. I don't see what's so mediocre about it. This is what most of the shirts kind of were designed to be like at that time. I think, that was getting away from the bagginess, but you associate white with Spurs, and that pretty much glorified it. I can't say I'm a fan of Thompson sponsoring as well. Like I think AIA is just. I think
what is Thompson? Is that like a holiday company?
Oh yeah, it's both, isn't it? It's oh no,
or am I thinking of Thomas Cook?
Thomas Cook is extinct now, I think, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
Jamie Redknapp is out of a job, apart from League of Their Own.
Yeah. 13 to 14. HP. I can't like that. I think if it was a more black HP sponsor logo, then yeah, but I just don't think the blue fits it that well.
It doesn't really fit, does it?
Yeah, I like the color.
If you'd have made the HP logo the same color as the shorts, it would have been all right, I feel.
Yeah, I like the collar and I like the Under Armour, design and things like that. And I think that's one of the first few seasons where Spurs had the new badge. But I just think
can I just point out as well? You have Emmanuel Adebayor in the background as well.
So it
can't have been a good season for you in that either.
Oh no, definitely not. 2014 to 15. Excuse the yellow bits. I think the just the black line across is a bit too random for me.
Yeah, it's weird. It's almost like someone was kind of like doing the specs for it, and then accidentally put permanent marker, and was like, "Oh crap,"
Yeah, and then oh shit, I left my piss bottle in there as well, so give it a bit of that tint. I don't know.
No, Penny. HP does not stand for Hitler's penis. It's Hewlett Packard, I believe.
Yeah. This one's quite divisive. I can see that, but personally, for me, I do really like it.
Made entirely from recycled bottles. I mean, there's something there's a clever joke I could come up with there. I'm not going to do it.
Yeah, I can see why people don't like it, and it's it does look less premium than Real Madrid's shirt, and I say that because Gareth Bale joined us. Like back
I think it's the red. Like, where the hell does the red sponsor come from? You know,
Yeah, I can see what you mean.
it just
Like
it
probably
doesn't
would look better as a
match the
black.
rest of the kit. You know,
It would look better as a black logo, I think. Yeah,
yeah.
or even blue. Well, no, I'd stick with black. I would. Just trying to think. It's all navy here and here. So yeah,
So
I mean
is that the one you're currently wearing then?
that's the one I'm currently wearing because
Yeah.
that's so I bought it and I like it and it's got my
Yeah, that's good.
it's got my name on the back. So I just wanted to buy this is a large shirt. I find when it comes to football shirts that I don't fit into a medium. I fit into a large. Medium
Yeah.
is way too small for me.
Yeah. All right, Penny. Thank you so much for tuning in. Appreciate it, mate.
Cheers, Penny.
And sorry for misgendering you earlier.
See, I just don't see how that can be ranked
Oh
below
no!
this one.
Come on, that is a classic. The Holston. Holston is an absolute classic sponsor.
The sponsor's good, but I think it's just makes him look a bit like a white chicken.
That kit makes me think of Jurgen Klinsmann.
Yeah, I suppose.
When he played for you.
To be honest, it does look really good next to that kit. I mean, why is he wearing like yellow bin bag as shorts?
Well, again, the baggy. Oh my word! I don't know who you're playing there, but that kit. My word! It looks like a bloody salted caramel cheesecake or something. It's good.
That's been like
drizzled bits of dark chocolate over like a
yeah. Oh wow!
Custard or something.
Here we go. Oh, I absolutely love this kit. It's just like this is like the hit season of Gareth Bale, and it just that is the reminder for Spurs is just that seeing Bale bomb it down the pitch wearing that shirt. I'm
so used to seeing Bale with a beard and a top knot. I'm taken aback when there's pictures of him not with one.
I find him the weirdest looking when he's got the long hair but with the headband in. It's like his mid-season, his mid years in Real Madrid. That was just before he had the man bun.
My favourite Spurs kit hasn't come up yet. If I had to pick one, but let's carry on.
Yeah, 2004-05. Yeah, pretty standard one, but I think Arsenal has.
I mean, simple, But again, the red sponsor. It's weird,
Yeah, I can see what you mean. I guess what they mean, but I guess that's what they mean by London is red. Am I right?
Oh God, I've just seen the next picture.
That
bloody game. Oh my God. Bad memories. That's another part of the reason why I didn't like, the kit with that Aaron Ramsey was in that list with the slightly trimmed white sleeve. Part of the reason I hate that kit was because this game took place while we were wearing that kit.
Yeah.
And we were 4-2 up, and David Bentley at the beginning of the game lobbed Almunia from about 30 yards.
Yeah.
And at the end of the game, it ended 4-4, and Jermaine Genius, was it Jermaine Genius or Aaron Lennon? I can't remember. Got the last minute winner.
Bear with me a second. Sorry.
Oh God, there he goes again. Crack kills. Sorry about that. Terms of service. Yeah, no, this game was horrendous. This is one of my least favourite memories supporting Arsenal. I do like the kit itself, though. If I was to comment objectively on it, hooped blue and white socks, very good. Again, the Mansion sponsor. I mean, this was this is when Harry Redknapp had just Michael Dawson dirt face. Yeah, who's that in the back? Is that Cranshaw with the headband as well? Good Christ, it's definitely a Harry Redknapp team then. Cranshaw's in it. Oh, it is. No, it is Dave Bentley. Yeah, like I said, Greg, this was the game where he scored against Almunia from 30 yards, lobbed over his head. Genius made it 4-3, Lennon made it 4-4. You're probably right, yeah. Yeah, so we got
Sorry about that.
Welcome back.
Sorry.
Welcome back, KB. We got a nice view of your arse there, so thanks for that.
Oh, was it not blurred out?
No.
Was it a nice arse?
Twitch terms of service. Yeah, so do you remember anything about this game, or was this just before you started supporting Tottenham?
Yeah, it's before.
It's a nice kit, though. I was just saying, I like the hoop socks. just more teams should have hoop socks. There's something about that I like.
Yeah, I know what you
What are
mean.
your feelings on that before we move on?
Yeah, it's like it's a standard. It's a standard kit, and it's got that nice V-neck that I like in football kits.
Again, red sponsor.
Red.
Can't help but point it out.
Yeah, but it's like it's not as saturated as the other sponsors. So, like what I said earlier
Anyway.
about the mansion sponsors, looking at the other sponsors, I kind of take it back.
Anyway, let's carry on. Yes, I agree, Murray
Thanks,
Man.
Murray Man. It's I made it myself. That one I'm indifferent to. I mean,
that's an interesting one. That was the game where you beat us at the Emirates 3-2. It's the first time you'd beaten us in like 15 years or something at the Emirates.
Yeah.
In general, and this is also at White Hart Lane where we were 3-1 up and you drew 3-3 against us.
It's like they were. It's like they were trying to.
Alan Hutton, my word.
Yeah, it's like they were trying to print out the navy, but then the ink started running out.
But yeah, the ink ran out. The printer got stuck. I gotta say, I like that pattern a lot. Yeah, I like it. I like how it translates to the shorts as well. I think the shorts are a little bit darker in comparison to the kit. If they'd have made the shorts kind of the same color as the sponsor, same color as the badge, that is a fair play to Puma. Maybe Puma should just design Spurs kits because clearly they look better.
Well,
on Spurs kits.
When I'll let you know when I go to my favorite Spurs kit because I already know which one is my favorite.
All right, we're not even top 10 yet. I think we should probably breeze through this.
All right,
yeah,
I do quite like that one because it reminds me of like wearing like a gun ammunition or something. I don't like the way it kind of like goes behind the AIA. It just looks like a JPEG picture stuck onto a shirt.
No, it looks like your players have won like individual beauty pageants.
Yeah, it's like, hello, I'm Miss Kane. Have you seen my new movie When Harry Met Sally?
Yeah, just do another Harry Kane for us.
Yeah, obviously.
Say it as Harry Kane.
You're a striker, Harry. Yeah, obviously.
I love your Harry Kane impression. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's good, obviously, isn't it? I just love the game and I love everything about it. Yeah, let's fucking do it, guys.
It's amazing.
That's from the Spurs documentary. When
All or Nothing. Yeah.
Because you see how Hugo Lloris like commands the team and stuff, and then it goes to Harry Kane, and you can see like the big difference between how they both. Yeah.
Anyway, 19 to 20.
19
so this is your cut. So this was last season's kit.
Now, I won't give any opinions on. No, this isn't. Yeah, this is the one previous, and this one does give bad memories, definitely, because this just was not the season for us. Sacking a manager that we had for 5 years. Then Jose comes in. We start strong, but then Harry gets injured, so we still have Son to help carry us. Then he gets injured because he fractures his elbow, and then. We've got no one proper up front except for Lucas and Dele Alli, who is starting to decline after his whole first run with Jose, starting really strong, and then we got knocked out by RB Leipzig, knocked out by Norwich, and then that's when Eric Dyer went into the stands to confront a fan who was slagging him off in front of his family.
Not great memories.
It was it's just so much. But then I think we did save ourselves when we came back from the lockdown because we put ourselves into 6th and went into the Europa qualifiers, and I think it's helped us regain that confidence this season.
Right, so next kit on the agenda then.
Yeah, so 2007.
I like the Heart NHS badge though. That's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, see 0708. Yeah. So that to me is Berbatov and Keane up front.
Yeah.
For you.
And that's like it's like you can't really say much about the kit. It's white. It's
was
simple.
That Juan de Ramos 0708? I think
Possibly.
it was, and it was the last time you actually won a trophy. It was Jonathan Woodgate header against Chelsea in the last minute.
Yeah.
To win the Carling Cup.
Yeah.
So there you go. Got to be good memories with that.
Yeah,
a trophy
definitely.
in it. So there you go.
Berbatov. All right.
Berbatov, what a player he is or was.
Probably not as bad as Sol Campbell though.
Is that Malbronk?
Possibly.
Jesus.
But yeah, again, like, can't really say much about it. It's just like, looking at these two Spurs shirts, it's pretty much the same, well, almost the same. So the only difference is the shorts really. I would prefer them in all white though, I suppose, because I just think the black is a bit of a weird cut off.
That's decent. You had Mansion for a long time as your sponsor.
Yeah. All right. This is my favorite Spurs kit. I know it's a weird choice.
Is it really?
I love it. I love that gradient going from white to navy down. It just like
wow.
And
that's interesting. That's really interesting because I think it's horrendous.
I know you would.
No. But objectively, the gradient thing it just looks a bit when it clashes with the white shorts.
No, because I'm pretty sure they did have like navy shorts, and that's why it would blend into that. Was it the same? Or no, yeah, it was that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that there was a time when they did have like navy shorts, so it blended in nicely to that. So it that's where the effect came off.
So were the white shorts only in the Champions League final?
I think so. Yeah. So it doesn't this picture doesn't do it much justice, especially considering what game it was as well.
Greg seems to agree with me here.
Well, but then like I don't know, like people haven't really had strong opinions of the latest shirts, especially this one that I'm wearing right now.
Yeah.
So, but
I just don't like. I think the gradient thing. I don't know.
I thought it was a cool concept.
I hope we don't try that with one of our kits because I don't know. I can imagine it looking a bit dodgy.
And I like the shark fin sort of collar on it as well. But
it's got weird things coming outside. Yeah.
But anyway, overall, great memories with this. I mean, we didn't win the Champions League, but it was the first time in a hell of a while that we reached the Champions League final, and I still think that's something to be proud about, even if we didn't win a trophy.
Well, it was the first time you reached the Champions League final.
Exactly.
You probably last won the European Cup in like 1982, I want to say.
Yeah,
something like that.
And it's not the 80s anymore, so we need, winning trophies in this decade is important, I think, for the club.
Exactly. Right, so 11-12 then.
11-12. So, Luka
Modric.
And do you know what makes that even more wholesome was that he did say I think he said in an interview that if he would join Tottenham again, but he feels he's a bit too old to join Tottenham. I just replied to that on Twitter and said, mate, I would take you even if you were 70.
Unfortunately, my most abiding memory of this kit was that I believe that this was the season where Fabrice Muamba collapsed on the pitch. And it was at White Hart Lane.
Yeah.
And so this is that. Unfortunately, that's the kind of memory that sticks in my head.
Yeah.
About this kit.
Yeah,
Luka Modric is playing in it, so he probably had a good season. I'd imagine.
Yeah. Okay.
UEFA Cup 84. Okay, cheers. I'm not really up on my Spurs history, as you could probably gather.
Okay, that's a better sponsor logo than the one
now
they
here
had.
we go. Now we're talking. Hewlett Packard, that badge, top bins.
And I did like the way that badge was shaped. The nice crest there.
Well, Phil Jones' dirt face, Murray, man. I mean, he always has a dirt face. That's kind of his gimmick. But no, this kit is gorgeous.
Yeah,
objectively.
It's nice. Yeah,
there's something so nostalgic about that.
And like that looks okay. That one does look like. I do agree with that. Less is more in terms of this kit. I love the crested logo. I like this. Yeah, like I said, I like this logo as well. But I don't think they did. They hardly did anything wrong with this kit. To be honest, it's simple. Less is more. And I think that was a pretty good season for us as well. I think that era for Poch before the Champions League was a great era for Tottenham. But it was a bit of like always falling short a little bit, but still providing good results. So, I think I just
That's a fair point. That's a fair point, Michael made. I think I just hate all white kits due to Derby. Fair dues.
yeah. I wish you could say the same for red kits. But it's like Man U and Liverpool are red, so it's a bit of a weird one.
You know who's modelling that kit, don't you?
Let's skip this one.
That is actually my favorite. No, in all fairness, if you just scroll up very briefly, that is my favourite Tottenham kit. Not just because Sol Campbell is modelling it, but I don't know. That reminds me of the David Ginola kind of era.
Yeah.
And I look back kind of fondly on that era of football, just for all across the board. That 1997 to 99 kind of era for kits in particular, and for the players that were playing in those kits.
Yeah.
Good times, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, all right, Greg, we'll skip that.
Yeah. Gary Lineker. Was this before or after he shat on the pitch? I think it was after, wasn't it?
I don't know. Was that the I think that might have been the 1990 World Cup that he
Okay.
shit himself. So this was after.
Well, I was just like, did you see it when he made a tweet about when Eric Dyer went to the toilet during the Chelsea game, and he was like, "Oh, fucking hell! Back in my day, people just shat on the pitch."
If there's one thing I am very jealous of, actually, when it comes to Spurs, is the plethora of English talent in terms of the striking department you've had over the years. You had Gary Lineker, you've got Harry Kane now. You know how to get a good English striker on your books.
Yeah,
you know?
and I think it's coming to life in some ways in the defense as well, because I think, although like Eric Dyer's not necessarily homegrown because he grew up in Portugal, didn't he? He was in the Portugal academies, but I've been so impressed by Eric Dyer in the last few games. He's just brilliant.
Yeah, Teddy Sheringham, Paul Gascoigne, great shouts, Greg. Yeah, again, brilliantly talented.
Yeah.
I just a quick Gaza story is that I am stealing from this great podcast that I listen to, which is hosted by Alan Davis. It's an Arsenal podcast, so obviously don't listen to it if you don't want to. But he relays a story about a testimonial that was taking place at Highbury. I think it was Paul Merson's testimonial.
All right.
And Paul Gascoigne was playing for Arsenal in that game as like a guest. And he got a standing ovation when he came on and came off the pitch.
Who's the...
No, in fact, he came off the pitch and there was slight murmurs and slight boos because obviously he used to play for Tottenham. But he came off the pitch to a standing ovation because he was that good of a footballer.
Yeah. Which is the pundit that absolutely hates Spurs, is always biased to him? Is it Souness? Graham Souness?
Oh, I don't know. Souness hates everything.
Ah, fair enough. Yeah. Every time he
somehow
smiles, dies.
Paul Pogba is responsible for all the evils in the world, according to Souness.
Well, 2001 to 2002. Yeah, like you were saying with the stripes on the
Adidas stripes.
Adidas stripes.
Adidas makes such great. They should just be the kit supplier for every kit in the Premier League. They're so great. Them and maybe Nike.
Yeah, I just think I really enjoy that kit as well. Actually, yeah, I do quite like that kit. So that is high up there as well. Like,
was this the Harry Kane kind of breakthrough season, or was this the one the year before?
No, I think Harry Kane's this might have been more of a breakthrough for Kane this season, but it was also a breakthrough for Dele as well. But I think 2015 to 2016 was the one Spurs fell short with because of, I think, Leicester and Arsenal and Chelsea. But that Spurs really only have themselves to blame for that one, and unfortunately for the way they behaved on the pitch. But either way, So at number one, then let's have a look. Just a last point. This is the only time I think yellow works well is when it's with a darker color, not when it's with a brighter color. As you can see, it looks like piss.
I gotta say, I like that. I think the red sponsor actually does kind of fit in this instance, weirdly.
So maybe if you favour Adidas, I'd probably favour Under Armour for kits. And number one...
of course it was, Michael. Yeah, that was that was that season. Yep. This is, again, That one and the one that Sol Campbell was modelling, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
If I had to pick two.
To be honest, it would.
So who have we got here? Les Ferdinand, Tim Sherwood. Is that Ramon Vega?
I think so.
Oh, please tell me it's Ramon Vega.
Yeah.
Hang on, let me have a look. What do you think of this kit? Whilst I'm looking this up.
Oh, Greg says, "Shush, don't remind me that season is why I drink."
What, this season?
No, I think it's you on about the 2015 to 16
Oh,
season.
the 2015 to 16 season.
I know.
Got you.
Because we've shown so much promise, and then Leicester had to come out from nowhere and just win the title, isn't it?
Right. Who's number 30? So this was number 34. This was 01 to 00 to 01. Yeah. So 30. 34. That was indeed Ramon Vega. My word.
Okay, can't go wrong.
I mean, he was before your time, I reckon, as a Spurs fan, but he is one of the worst Premier League defenders ever to play the game.
Yeah.
So there we go.
Okay. Yeah. So essentially, that is the ranking. So if I had to pick a best Spurs kit, I actually might go back on the 18 to 19 kit, mainly because I'm seeing this kit, and this kit might actually be my favourite.
Well, that's 16-17 rather than 18-19.
No, I mean, like, the 18-19 was my favourite, but that one.
But that's now your favourite.
Yeah, I think this one is just perfect for me.
For me, it would be for home kits. It would be the Invincibles one obviously is in there. The 2011 home kit is my favourite kit of the Premier League era, so that goes to number one.
Yeah.
Even though the season was abhorrently bad. The kit we had last season is in there because that was really good as well. The 92 to 94 kit with the lightning bolt kind of black and red stripes that we won the European Cup Winners' Cup in, and the 97 to 98 kit where we won the double with Bergkamp.
Yeah,
that'd be my top five.
I think with this particular one, Dele Alli's facial expression doesn't do the kit much justice here. He just looks like
Dele Alli.
He just looks like he's just stepped on a turtle on the pitch or something.
Oh, Greg says number 3. Go up to number 3 again.
Number 3. So that's the Holston one.
Yeah, that's a good solid.
We said that was good because of the Adidas stripes. It's just classic. But anyway, that is our.
Well, there we go.
That is
our kit retrospective.